Severed Steel is the most fun first-person shooter I've played in 2022, and if I had played it back in 2021, it might have been the most fun of that year as well. The premise is that you're playing as this lady right here, who has 0.998 less arms than your average human does, and you're fighting some random dudes in grey. That's all I know for certain. The story is very abstract and no one talks, and the few cutscenes there are all still images. Looks cool, but I don't quite know what is happening. But the story is not very important, because the game is not about the story, it's about doing cool stuff using bullet time. The main campaign of the game consists of going through all of these levels one after another and fighting more and more dangerous foes. But how do you fight these foes? Well, you can shoot them, but they will also shoot back, and unlike most first-person shooters, you will die in 2 or 3 hits. So you will need to prevent that damage, which you do by doing what the game calls stunt moves, wall running, sliding, diving, all that stuff. While you're doing any of these moves, you become invulnerable to bullets. I would try this out in real life, but I don't want to leave my room. But doing all these cool things can be hard amidst all the chaos, so you've got bullet time to help you out. Press the right mouse button and time will bend to your will, but not forever. This is a limited resource, which is luckily renewable. Killing enemies grants you more bullet time, and while you're doing stunt moves you have an unlimited amount of bullet time, so you're really encouraged to keep doing cool stuff, which is obviously the fun part. When it comes to your weapons, you've got most things expected from a first-person shooter, pistols, rifles, shotguns, etc., but nothing really weird and creative, which is a shame. You do unlock an arm cannon later in the game, which is used for destroying walls, which is cool, but surely you could add some more weird stuff. I don't know exactly what, but something which stands out. The guns are all pretty cool, but nothing special, all quite generic. It's just a minor thing, but it does seem like a missed opportunity. Now I had a really good transition here, but the Word document closed without saving, so now we're using this transition. Transitioning to the maps. Map designers are some of many unsung heroes of game development, so let's make them slightly less unsung. The maps in Severed Steel are really fun and well designed, even when there's 30-ish of them. Some of them are still quite memorable. Some of them I remember are this one about turning off giant fans, this one where you fight a mech suit, this one where you burn down a building, this one where you fight in a room with portals, and several more. But there are still a lot of simple kill everyone maps, which would be a negative, but the combat is so fun I would not want it any other way. Sadly, there is no endless mode, which seems very odd for this sort of game. But there are a lot of community-made maps which you can download from the Steam Workshop, so that's nice. Anyway, let's talk about the visuals. Overall, I think the game looks great. I don't know what the budget for the game was, but I can tell they put it to good use. Most things look very clean and futuristic. I love the use of reflections and glow, but it's not too much like a lot of other games. I don't remember seeing any low resolution or out of place looking textures, except for one gun, but I couldn't find it. If I do find it during editing though, it will probably be on screen right now. Though a lot of levels do look kinda similar to each other, but they're so short it doesn't really matter. I don't have a lot more to say. I like the artwork in the cutscenes. Sometimes it can be hard to see what type of enemy you're shooting at. I don't know, I'm just rambling, let's move on. On the sound side of things, the music is pretty good. It fits with the game really well. But if you don't like a song, you can just press this button here. More games should have this button. On the sound effects side of sound, things are pretty great. The sounds sound like the game look, aka great and futuristic. There are a lot of ding sounds used. I don't know how to describe it, but the sounds sound very clean, much like how the visuals look. I love the sound played when you kill something. It helps gameplay wise by giving you a clear confirmation that yes, you did indeed kill that thing, you did not miss. But also it's a great sound, and if you land a killing headshot, you get a big beautiful sound which is so impactful that it creates a shockwave in the game world. You know how I did a bad transition before, once or twice or thrice? Well, I'm doing it again, to keep consistency of course. So the game is great, most fun game I've played in 2022, play it, I hope you liked the video, if you did subscribe, if you did not, don't, I've learned my lesson in not picking what the next video will be before making it, that's it, bye.